Okay, like I said, these are some of the things I've noticed. Part of the reasons why I got involved, and the more I've been involved, and the way I've seen the police officers treat us, shooting at us over talking. That a little child will go and play hopscotch on a street corner. I mean, come on. Vandalism. It's vandalism to write on a sidewalk with chalk. So, like I said, I think we should sue Crayola, because they're the ones who makes this and promotes it as sidewalk chalk. So if it's illegal, then, I don't know. So yeah, things like that, watching my comrades get hit, watching them be snatched, sometimes without warning. It's like, and like I said, the economy is so messed up, that you're struggling. People's having their homes foreclosed on. They're having, not able to pay their bills. I've got a $50,000 student loan that I can't pay, because here's what happened. My school waited until the end of term and said, you owe us $1,400, and until you pay that, you can't get your degree, even though I technically have graduated. I passed with the grades. So technically I've graduated, but I can't get my degree until I pay $1,400. Okay? Now keep in mind, I live on 900 some bucks a month, but I'm supposed to pay this. With what? By the time I pay my bills, I'm lucky to have $100 left. So, I have a $1,400 loan. I have $50,000 in outstanding loans, which is now went default because my doctor did not turn the paperwork in time, and it's owned by Citibank, so of course I'm going to have a heck of a time. And all this is compounding because here I want to go back to UCLA and become an archaeologist. I made another video about this, but I'm wanting to go to UCLA, get my archaeology degree, but I can't do that until I get my other degree and also have my loans not in the default. So right now I'm going to go to mortuary school probably. They have a 6 to 8 week class where I can pay like $495, and they have payment plans, so I might go with that depending on what the payment plans are. But here I am with all these loans. I can't get the health coverage I need. I can't pay hardly my bills. You go to the government, oh no, we can't possibly give you, or they take your home, or they repossess your car, or whatever. I mean, it's, and it's all controlled, like I said in my other videos, by these Rothschilds and Rockefellers and Carnegies and Halliburtons and Morgans and all that are causing all this. They have control of everything. And like I said, I've posted it before, but a good movie is Thrive. ThriveMovement.com. THRIVE movement.com. Like I said, they talk about some things that you may find a little out there if you're not into it or not open-minded. But the part where they say that they have total control, which they do, of our health system, of our schooling, of all that. The big pharmaceuticals, they have all this covered. So they're setting up for worldwide domination. And it's not that hard if you do research to see what they're up to. Now, I'm not saying believe everything you read. Even online, you have to be careful. I pick and choose what I think's true. So you do have to be careful, because people will come in and say a bunch of stuff and then have you believing anything. So you do have to be careful and know who you can trust and be telling you the truth and all that. But I have known for a long time that they are setting up for worldwide domination. I've known this since I was a kid. It wasn't hard to see. I can remember the first time they put the scanners in the store where you run the food over, and I was like, I looked at my dad, I said, oh my gosh, So yeah, if there was any time that I believed would be the time that it's going to be a major problem, a disaster, forget disaster, we're in emergency here, folks. We are in emergency. And I think we need to be mindful of that. We are in an emergency state. This is past a disaster. We are heading for a major problem. When they passed the NDAA, And they could take you right off the street and make up some trumped up charge. You know? And you don't know who to trust anymore. You want to trust your government, but you can't. Because they've proven they can't. I mean, here even Mitt Romney's saying, I don't have to disclose anything about my tax returns. Excuse me? And you want to be president of the United States? I'd rather put Obama back in there. At least I know where the hell he's going. You know? At least I know what he's up to. You know, so yeah, if it came down to Romney or Obama and I had to pick one of the two, it would be Obama, believe me. But that's a whole never different thing. And that doesn't mean I agree with Obama either. I'm very disappointed in Obama. Very, very disappointed. To sit there and I mean, I realize they're all puppets. You know, the president's a puppet, basically. He really doesn't have the control. He's just there for show. Okay, it's the Congress and these corporations that have the power. And these corporations buy off the president and the Congress, so, you know. But, you know, I don't believe him at all. And I'm going to put Mitt Romney in there? Mm-mm. No. You want to talk about disaster? No. I'd rather trust Obama. But yeah, I'm very disappointed in Obama, and that's the other partial reason why I joined the Occupy movement. I'm very disappointed that he stood there and promised change and hasn't delivered any of it. You know, him sitting there saying the economy's getting better. No, it's not. You come down here, I challenge anybody from the government who watches these videos to please come down to Skid Row and live on the street with hardly no money, no food, no, nothing. And you live here for a while and see what we go through on a daily basis. And the problem is, with more of this going on, crime has went up. Not because of them, you know, them sitting there sending 50 more cops down here is not going to stop it. The problem is our economy. And it's also partially the marijuana issue, and I hate to harp on this again, but I'm sorry. You're losing the war on that. Okay? You're better off making it deregularized. You know? Get it off the crime. You know, now I'm not talking about the drug dealers on the street. I'm talking about selling it in, like, the clinics that we have. Don't sell it to kids, of course. You know. Sell it to adults, and if the child is taking it, make sure that, you know, it's supervised by an adult who knows, you know, that can give them the drops, and it's under supervision. But other than that, you know, adults should be able to walk in and get it like tobacco. You know, if you're going to legalize tobacco, you know, then, you know, you need to take all this and look at, okay, all the stuff they're doing, you know, all the money they're spending on all this stuff is taking away the money that we could be using. They claim we're in a thing. Well, then why aren't you, you know... But let me get back.